back. I'm Sam, I'm 51, and this is my sister.
Hi, I'm Louisa and I'm 49. Today we're going to have a chat about midlife worries that can trigger anxieties. As this subject is so vast, we're only going to touch on them today, aren't we?
Yeah.
But we will explore them in more depth in the future.
Yeah, some women during the perimenopause and menopause, which is due to hormone changes, will experience midlife anxiety and feeling overwhelmed. This can be triggered by aging events such as children leaving home, parents ill or dying, health issues, financial worries such as cost of living, maybe finding extra money for college, uni, marriage issues, divorce or work-related issues.
And there can be physical signs that show that you are experiencing anxiety. Maybe you get a racing heart or really lots of headaches, upset stomachs, irritability, muscle tension, panic attacks. There's so many signs that show that you're going through anxiety.
Yeah, we're all to a degree having racing thoughts, thinking about future or have mild anxiety, but this sadly for some women it's really overwhelming and they struggle to cope.
Yeah, maybe it's having effect on their life, maybe having difficulty concentrating, so it's having an effect on their work performance, or maybe that they're so anxious and it's making them so irritable and they're getting annoyed and feeling short-tempered, that this can have a huge impact on their home life and their work life.
Yeah, and another problem can be being indecisive and due to fear find it hard to make a decision in case it is wrong. This can be a problem which can then affect your performance at work.
Yeah, or persistently worrying about things like everyday activities that was never a worry before, but now they're suddenly overwhelming you. And you need to be, seek reassurance all the time because you've got constant self-doubt.
Yeah, and avoidance is another thing that women can do. This can be situations, places, activities, just withdrawing away from things you once enjoyed, sometimes really important family events, or making all sorts of excuses so you avoid them.
Yeah, or even some women show their sort of anxiety through maybe making lifestyle changes, a bigger changes, abrupt changes to their career, leave their job, or making a massive, of their appearance, maybe completely changing their appearance, completely out of character things that they're not, wouldn't normally do.
Yeah, and some get an overwhelming feeling of anxiety due to career path regrets, feeling financially trapped due to a mortgage, gaining lots of weight, etc. There's a lot of pressure, isn't there, on things now?
So much pressure, things because everything's gone up in price. A lot of people are not earning anymore. Their mortgage has gone up, food's gone up. Yeah, exactly. What you're going through, you don't have that extra money, and then we're at a stage where kids are starting to drive. They want to buy cars, car insurance, or they really want to go to uni, but you can't really afford to top their money up for uni, but you don't want to sort of burst their bubble, so you feel like you've got to find the extra money, and all these things make you super anxious, don't they?
Yeah.
They put pressure on your relationship, because you're trying to please everybody, but it's a lot, isn't it? It's a hell of a lot on your brain.
It's actually a lot easier when they're little.
Yeah,
and you don't have these pressures that you do now. It's a lot easier when the kids are little.
Yeah, exactly.
I find it.
And some people have to take second jobs and stuff, but maybe they go through the menopause, they don't have that energy. You don't have the energy that you did when you were 20.
No.
Or the enthusiasm. You're maybe not as motivated anymore. You've been working since you were 16, 17.
Yeah.
You don't really want to be putting them extra hours and extra time in to find the money to just be able to even have the same lifestyle that you maybe had 5 years ago.
Yeah, I know. Me, the same thing.
Exactly.
I just walk around permanently tired.
Yeah.
Because I'm always working.
Yeah, or mindful of the foods that you buy, because things like steak and stuff and that, they're pure luxury now. Things like that, they become so much more expensive, haven't they, to buy?
Yeah, and my kids expect things like that because that's what they've always had. So they seem to think
it's difficult, isn't it?
They're not going to have Aldi beans and stuff.
Yeah,
they're not going to do that.
They're used to having branded food, aren't they? And then
Yeah.
Just puts
Couple of
extra,
expenses going on there.
yeah, just extra pressure all the time, isn't it?
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
you know, we need to like remember that some of the changes that life changes that happen in midlife are unavoidable, and they're just part of our time of life. But some women can just cope fine with these, you know, changes that are going on in their lives, and they don't have any level of anxiety due to that. But there's lots of people who do become overwhelmed with sudden anxieties, don't they? So
Definitely. Some might want to explore mindfulness or exercise such as yoga and Pilates, but that's good for your bones and flexibility anyway.
yeah,
Maybe look into joining a support group, either in person or online, with others who are experiencing similar anxieties, or one-to-one where you can talk to someone who won't judge you.
yeah, and you do need to like also prioritize some self-care, like look at your diet, look at your exercise, look at your sleep pattern, you know, try to sort of put things in place. Maybe join like a hobby group and try to find something new which will divert your focus from your anxieties, or perhaps even just do a hobby that you used to do that you feel comfortable doing. You know, it's like a you know, sort of reminiscing about the old days, isn't it? You know, it makes you feel good. Or even look at like some holistic treatments that you think that might help control your anxiety, because there's lots of things in Holland and Barrett and stuff, isn't there, that you can buy, St John's Wort, all various
like
things
that
people buy, don't they, to help with their anxiety.
to take the edge off of it.
Yeah,
for,
you can get like drops in your mouth and different things like that.
Sprays and stuff.
Yeah, and you know, or even HRT another option if you wanted to go down that route. So there are lots of things that you can do. You don't have to suffer and withdraw from society, do you?
You can't. And you really got to try and focus on your own accomplishments in life, what you've achieved in life. Then they maybe think they're really little, but they're not.
No,
they're not bringing up your kids, whatever.
Yeah,
they're big achievements.
Huge things.
They're my biggest achievements.
Yeah, me too.
Raising my boys.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And there will be many, and also let people close to you know that you're struggling, as your friends and family will want to make sure that you're fine and find it, they'll help you deal with your situation and give you the support that you need. And maybe set yourself little goals. You don't have to like, I'm going to do this and this, but like tiny little goals that you're going to go to a social event, you're going to do this, you're going to go to the gym, you're going to get your hair done, or whatever, little things that make you feel better, and start building on your own self-confidence and gradually like socialising and learning, just learning a way to cope with your anxieties. If you're struggling at work, maybe speak to your boss, HR, and say, this is my situation. There's a lot more information out there for companies now about...
Yeah, like where you work, for example, isn't it? There's, you know, they do pass around a lot of literature on it, don't they, to make people aware, especially women who are not going through the changes, or just to make some men aware that, you know, be mindful of this lady's, you know, age and...
Crazy.
Yeah, she's crazy, avoid her. But yeah, so, you know, learning your own coping strategies so that you can make your everyday life, you know, as best you can, really, isn't it? You know, so if you want to, like, in the comments, write anything that you're finding difficult, or what you've put into place, like your coping strategies that have helped you sort of gain in confidence and, you know, lowered your anxiety level, really.
Yeah, let us know. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.